Hi, I'm Ender, and welcome to a Minecraft news update. This week we are covering some news about 1.19, checking out Minecraft preview, and examining a mysterious photo on Twitter. Subscribe for more and turn on the bell. First off, let's check out this mysterious photo on Twitter. On February 1st, Ulraf, one of the Minecraft developers, posted this picture. Now looking at the image here, it looks, pretty normal. It looks like what looks like a jungle, bamboo forest. We have Ulraf sitting here, and let me go ahead and, there we go, that's much better. So we've got Ulraf sitting here with bamboo in his hands, and sitting on a note block, which, a bit random, but kind of makes sense. Pretty normal. Didn't really notice anything about this image that stands out when I first saw it, but I've been seeing some stuff lately about this right here. You see that? What in the world could this be? We're looking at a little section of this picture, and I think Ulraf threw this in here on purpose. I think he's trying to give us a little bit of an Easter egg as to what is coming up, and just a little sneak peek. So some may say this is a parrot, but man, that sure would be a tiny parrot, and also it just doesn't look like a parrot to me. Like it's small and just shaped differently. So what I'm thinking is it's the Allay, the new mob coming that was voted for in our last Minecraft Live mob vote. I think this is a picture, the first in-game picture of the Allay. Now, smaller than I thought it'd be, but hey, maybe there's different types of Allays, maybe there's some big ones, maybe they grow up, who knows. But it also makes sense that it's an Allay, because Ulraf here, he's sitting on a note block, and the note block actually ties in with the Allay. It has to, there's a function. The Allay is attracted to note blocks, music, stuff like that. It's the best mob. So yeah, I'm super excited. It's like every day, it's just like a ramp of excitement. Every day we get closer to the first 1.19 snapshot, and we're just seeing all this new news and stuff, and that's exactly what this video is on. So let me know in the comments your personal opinion on this mob. What do you think this is? Is it even a mob? Is it a particle effect? What is it? Now moving on to news doing with Skulk and the Warden. So on January 27th, we got these two screenshots of King B-Dogs and some friends running Minecraft in a cave. And obviously they're testing out Skulk and the functionality of it. Right, so this is the first image. I've loaded this up, I've brightened it up, everything is good. It's not really the best quality, but it's what we're having to work with. So there's a spider farm up here. I believe this is a regular spider farm, just one they set up. Torches, probably to light things up, and it looks like they're having the spiders drop down and die, and there is a Skulk catalyst sitting on the ground somewhere that is like detecting that the mobs have died, or like there's XP. Then it detects that XP and it spreads and corrupts the nearby area, and they're looking around in it, and oh, doesn't that just give you like eeriness, like a sense of eeriness? Like it's so uneasy, like your world corrupts and transforms, and we'll see more of this. It gets pretty insane, so stay tuned. Now moving on to image 2. There we go, I've brightened it up. Here we get a closer look at the spider farm. There's actually 2 spawners. And yeah, we can definitely see that there is, in fact, something detecting the XP. And yeah, it's just insane what's going on here. Oh, so this is a bit of an early look at basically Skulk growth and how it'll spread. I find it pretty interesting. Let me know in the comments what you think. That's not all. That's not all. Look at this picture. So, it gets pretty crazy. You see what's going on here? Obviously they're using a command block to summon these creepers. Repeatedly, and they're dying here. We can actually see the Skulk catalyst right there. But this is one Skulk catalyst sitting here. And everything is being corrupted by this one block. We are going to be able to transform entire areas of our world using one block and some sort of mob farm, of course. And look how it doesn't fully corrupt the trees, it just kind of covers them. Oh, this has me so excited. I think, this is my hot take right here, 1.19 is going to be the most thought out update. Everything is going to be well thought out, and it's just all going to make sense and be jam-packed. Like, it's going to be great. Like, the best well thought out update to Minecraft ever. I just like how randomly it spreads, because this isn't the best example, but it like kind of just has these weird shapes and just kind of goes everywhere, and it's just unpredictable. I love it. I love it so much. Now we actually have this image from someone who mentioned King Bee Dogs, and I actually didn't really see who did this, but anyway, we have a cave being taken over by Skulk. It's wild. Like, maybe that's why they're calling it the wild update. Everything's just wild. I don't even know where to start. Like, this entire cave is crazy. I think it's on the surface. It's got to be on the surface, judging by like the lighting, and then there's like grass and the shaping and stuff. But yeah, we've got Skulk everywhere. Like, it's just everywhere, and it's just so random. Like, I love the shaping of how it just creeps on the walls, and it just looks natural but also random at the same time. And what are these things? We saw this in the last image, but do you see this? And it's also right here. It looks like, to me, it looks like a plant, or definitely not like a particle effect. I think it'll be some sort of block that'll be attached to the Skulk blocks, like these blocks right here. They're just the regular blocks. I think it'll be some sort of plant-like block that'll be attached, and it looks very interesting. I could see it being a particle effect, but I'm really leaning towards it being like a block. Kind of like similar to like coral fans or like the crimson or warped plants. But yeah, overall this just gives me creepy vibes, and the Skulk blocks make everything darker, because like this area is dark where it's just regular stone, but then we get to like this part and it's just pure black, almost like a void. It's so creepy, and not to mention how we'll have the Warden and like other hostile mobs down there. Oh my gosh, I can't stress this enough. This is going to be the most thought out update yet. But that's not all. That's not all, guys. We get this tweet, just randomly tweeted, January 31st.
Skulk bubbles.
We get, he retweets this by Henrik, prototyping some stuff that I think people will enjoy. Okay, this has me a little bit curious, a lot curious. And then we get to this, 9 hours ago as of this recording. This was February 2nd. We get this image, and it's a super flat world, and there's Elder Guardians being killed. So this is similar to the Creeper thing. It looks like we're in Java Edition this time. I think that one image with the Creepers was Bedrock Edition, so it's all being spreaded again. Random. This is a better example of those random little patches of Skulk being spreaded. Like, look, it just goes whoop, and I don't know, it's just so cool, and it's just one block controlling all of this. And the fact that you'll be able to mine these blocks and get XP. So this is, imagine how much XP this is going to be. Mending your stuff is going to be so easy. Oh shoot, and we also get this image. This is just kind of a bit of an update to the previous one. More insane. The patches are bigger, and I think we see some of those. Oh, the Skulk bubbles. I think these are the Skulk bubbles. What in the world? Like, the Skulk block family, you know, we have like the Deep Slate block family, you know, with all the different variations. The Skulk block family is going to be the most interesting by far. I can't wait. Now, moving on to the Warden. Yeah, that's right. We actually got some stuff about the Warden not too long ago. In fact, on the official Minecraft channel, we saw this video, the secrets of how we're making the Warden. All the secrets about the Warden were revealed, and I tell you what, I really enjoyed seeing all of these concepts, and man, I just think it's so cool. First off, I mean, we get this Warden dancing, origins of the Skulk. We don't need to know about that, but we do need to know about this right here. So, this is basically different types of Skulk. We're going to be checking out different types of Skulk here, and this type is like bone stuff. Pretty cool concept. I really like it. Honestly, I think this should have been added as like a separate variant of Skulk. They should have had like different variants. But basically like bones coming out of the ground, as it says here. Isn't that wild? Wild. There's the word again. Here's what I imagine. I imagine the developers were coming up with all of these ideas and concepts as they were making everything, and they just kept using the word wild, and they were like, that's it. The update is going to be called the Wild Update, and it's the perfect name. It's so good. So this is the bone concept. I love it. And then here is a different concept, which I also think is really cool. This concept is actually a lot different. Like, it's similar to what we have now, the regular Skulk, but it's more corrupted, I guess. Like weird veins here, and I don't know, like we got like black smoke or something, like flames. Oh man. And like it almost looks like these are like holes and you could just fall down there. I mean, the possibilities are endless. Like it's so different. Minecraft is going in a completely different direction. And then here is another concept, a bit dull in my opinion, but also like similar to what we have now. You know, the same sort of concept of it corrupting, and I think I like the current design like a lot better than I'm saying current design, I mean the official design, like the void looking one, bluish, greenish. I don't know, I like that one a lot better than this idea, because this idea just looks like a block, and I think the official design is much more unique. Looks like a void kinda. This one's just like goo. This design is a bit better. It's got like some sort of stuff, like blotches of whatever this is. Basically just being corrupted, the world. I'd say this one is the most similar to the official design, but this one gives more of a pitch black feeling. I like how they said maybe visual effects could be some flies to give a rotten feeling, like these things. I like that because they use the word maybe. It's not official, like maybe it could be that. It's your own thoughts, like maybe it's some sort of particle that's fueling the I don't know what I'm saying, but it's like maybe it's this, maybe it's that. You make your own story, and that's cool. And like these holes are cool. Now this design, I think this is the most loved design, the trypophobia. It's either trypophobia or trypophobia, but I think it's trypophobia. I like to pronounce it like that. It's so different. I think this design and the first design we saw, this one, the bones, I think those two should have been like as different variants. You know, we should have seen different kinds of Skulk. Trypophobia is a real thing where you have a fear of like holes and irregular patterns. It's kind of gross. I didn't really know about it. It's actually kind of a coincidence because I watched a TikTok video and I was like, what is trypophobia? I didn't know that was a thing. And so I looked it up, and then like a week later we see this video published, and I'm like, what a coincidence, I just learned about this fear. So anyway, I think this is pretty cool, but like I didn't see anyone talking about how some people may not like this. Like some people may have a genuine like it's cool, but this may be like torturous to some people, and maybe that's something they considered. But if I had this fear, yeah, I would not like that. It's like torturing yourself. I don't know though, it's cool. I'm glad I don't have trypophobia. I may now have some form of trypophobia, especially what we're gonna see in just a second. Oh my gosh. Now I thought this was funny. I thought this was actually really funny. So the Warden's official name is William. William is the official name of the Warden. And that's just so, I don't think it's ironic, but it's just like humorous how the Warden, this scary mob, you know, like the most scary thing being added to Minecraft ever, is named William. Such an innocent sounding name. I don't know, it puts a funny aspect to it. Alright, the early designs of the Warden. There's a lot to look at here. We got like this weird, this reminds me of a crow, and then we got like Vindicator type stuff, and then like almost like Enderman stuff, and like, man, it just goes on. Like, look at all these designs. They put in so much work into this. All these concepts and ideas. no telling what else has been created. I mean, these don't even look like living things, you know? They just look like weird souls, and it looks like the stuff you would worry about as a 6-year-old kid at midnight. Like the thing that would be under your bed or in your closet or out in the hallway. I feel like this is what I imagined when I was like 6 years old. Man, it's just nightmare fuel. This thing was cool, and this was cool too. I wish all of it could have been added. Except for maybe these two though, and maybe these top two as well, because they're like more wither stuff, and I don't know, that doesn't really make sense. This thing though, I'd say this Model E right here is the most similar to the Warden we have now, William. Now these things, hollow, but yeah, look how asymmetrical it is. It's different for Minecraft. Now, here we even have more concepts. The Trypophobia Warden. Yeah, and this looks like this reminds me of an axolotl. This looks like a axolotl just living, and this looks like a villager. These are like mutations of other mobs. Oh my gosh, I just realized that. What is this thing? This thing actually looks kind of funny. Like, I don't think this would scare me at all. It's just if you really break it down, this is just a fat Steve with the face size and nose. Just I could see his name being Harold or Hank. He just looks like a weird, friendly, like if you get to know him, he's really friendly. That's what it looks like to me. Warden ears, they kind of did some stuff with Warden ears, which I thought was pretty interesting, how they do concepts for separate parts of mobs. They really want to make it right. Here we get a little bit more of the Trypophobia stuff, and whatever this thing is. These just like remind me of teddy bears. Now, this one looks like a certain SCP. Okay. Even more Trypophobia concepts. So much. Really creepy. I think what's creepy is that these concepts don't really show any form of life. Like they just look like living objects. Now here we get prototype footage of the Trypophobia Warden. So they actually coded this thing into the game, and like, so they're really going all out with this stuff. I just think it's really cool. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. I didn't watch the entire thing. Here we get another look at the ancient cities though. Obviously this is an animation. Screenshots probably took in real life and then probably animated in After Effects or something like that. You know, it just makes the most sense. Yeah, it definitely makes the most sense. Now, I didn't catch this, but look at this. Watch, he's angry and then he starts playing music and he gets kind of calm. Is that a hint to one of the mechanics of the Warden? Like you put in a music disc or something and it gets calm? I see potential. I've been recording for 30 minutes, dang. Minecraft betas are a way to experience new content on the Bedrock Edition. I personally have only played on one of the betas before, and that was years ago. I played it on Xbox, and I remember the process being pretty confusing, especially since it was on Xbox. I had to go on some sort of app, enroll in the beta program, and then delete Minecraft and reinstall it. To get out of the beta process, I had to unenroll and delete the game again. That is not a fun process. On Java Edition, it's much different. To play a snapshot, all you do is open the Minecraft launcher and select the latest snapshot installation. Press play and that's it. Then you can quit that instance of Minecraft and play any other installation. Even older versions like Alpha. All of the magic happens inside of the Minecraft launcher. Anyway, the developers are testing a new and more intuitive system. What they're calling it is Minecraft Preview. I think this makes a lot of sense, and will make testing new content much easier on Bedrock Edition. What's nice is Minecraft Preview will be an expansion to compatible devices. With the beta program, things were limited to Windows, Xbox, and Android. Now we'll be able to see this on additional platforms like iOS. On January 31st, Joe Rax opened up free slots for people to install Minecraft Preview from the Test Flight app. And as expected, it's not really stable, as to be expected from a beta download. Now we do have an FAQ page for this new program, so we can check that out now. As we see here, what is Minecraft Preview? I just kind of explained it. What platform will it be on? Well, we are starting with iOS and Windows 10 and 11. Is Minecraft Preview coming to other platforms? Of course. Minecraft Beta is still available, but will be retired someday. And what I think is cool is it's planned to be added to the Minecraft launcher later this year. Beta will be replaced with Minecraft Preview. And someday, worlds will be able to be imported into Minecraft Preview. These features are not available in Minecraft Preview. Cross-platform multiplayer, marketplace, realms, achievements. That makes a lot of sense why it's not available, because that has to do with a lot of online stuff, and I don't got time for that. Whew, I know that was a lot. Thank you for tuning in to this week's Minecraft News Update. Let me know your favorite bit of news and have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my links below in the description. I'll see you next time.